I think I'll change you into a lizard, or better yet, a worm. Wait a second. That's not right. I'm a princess. I would never change someone into a lizard. I must be reading the wrong part again. There's got to be a better way. Wait a second. What's this? It's a Playbooks Reader's Theater story. All my lines are written in the same color. In fact, each character's part is written in a different color, so no one will do what I just did. How embarrassing. Who's ever heard of a princess turning someone into a lizard? That must have been the witch's part. Well, now that I have my story, you can learn why Reader's Theater is so much fun and why Playbooks are special and different. Reader's Theater is reading a story out loud with other people, like a play, where you each get to read a different character's part and bring the story to life. But don't worry, you won't need to memorize your lines. You get to read from a book with a small group of people, while using your imagination to act out the characters. Some of you will be asked to be the narrator, which is just as important as any other role. The narrator tells about the actions of the characters and where they're taking place. So now that you know what Reader's Theater is, let's get started. Okay, reading a playbook is kind of like being on a team. Every one of you gets a chance to be a player, an actor or an actress, pretend to be a character in a story. Your group makes up a team, and as a team, you get to bring the story to life, together. And with Reader's Theater, every team member is a star. Now, each one of you will be given a part. Your teacher will assign the role, because everyone on the team needs to be a different part. We don't want everyone ending up with the same character, so don't even ask to switch. But remember, you'll have so much fun being an actor that you want to read the story over and over again. So, if you read it enough times, you might just get to play a new character later on. Let's look at the ingredients that make reading a play with Playbooks so fun and easy, just like baking a cake. First of all, in your book, you'll see that each character's lines are a different color. This will help you know when it's your turn to read and follow along with the rest of the story. The next part of the recipe is a chart on the top of each page. It shows each character's name in a different color, so when someone else is reading their parts, you'll know which character it is by the color they're reading. The next ingredient is what we call cues. That means words that tell you how to say your line with expression. These words are always shown in black letters, which are all slanted a bit to the right, and they're called italics. They will also be in parentheses, which are curved lines on both sides of the word. For example, if the cue says happy, you would read the words like this. If the cue says mad, you would say the lines like this. But remember, your character does not say the cues in the story. You shouldn't either. They only need to tell you how to read your lines, so be careful not to read the cues out loud. Now, a friend of mine will demonstrate how to follow the cues in a playbook.
Go away! Don't say it! I know! I blew it! I really blew it!
Okay, he's a good actor. Let's everybody give him a hand.
Doesn't that look like fun? Now let's look for the clues that will help you know how to read other words in fun and exciting ways. These rules are really easy and will help you become the personality of your character just by saying the words differently, changing your voice, maybe even your face, or maybe your body. Aha! Here's something. When you see an exclamation point, read the sentence with a lot of excitement in your voice to show your emotion. If you see a question mark, read the sentence as if you were asking a question, like, where do you think he's gone? Now, sometimes you'll see a word in bold, which looks like fat letters. Take your voice up, like this, just a little, to bring attention to the word. It's so cool how one sentence can mean so many different things, depending on how your voice goes up or down. The girls in this video are saying the same sentence, but each one is bringing their voice up in a different word. Can you tell the difference between the meaning of each one?
I didn't say she liked him. I didn't say she liked him.
I didn't say she liked him.
I didn't say she liked him. I didn't say she liked him.
I didn't say she liked him.
See what I mean? 6 different meanings for one sentence. It's not just what you read, but how you read it. So, before we're ready to take off, it's important that you know the kind of manners that everyone should have while reading a playbook. You'll probably be excited, acting and waiting for your next turn to speak, but everyone else is excited too. It's important to be quiet while others are reading their parts, so that they'll be quiet and listen when it's your turn to read. That way, everyone gets a chance to be a star.
Keep your door open.
It's also important for you to follow along in your book, even when it's not your turn to read. So you'll be ready to read your part each time your color comes up. You don't want to miss your turn. And make sure you say your lines clearly and loudly so everyone can understand you. But the most important rule is have fun. Don't forget to pretend you are the character. Read your part with expression and excitement. That way, the story will come to life. Everyone will have fun with you, and you and your classmates will be soaring in no time. This is really easy and fun if you want it to be. Here are my friends in the 3rd grade class, reading with enthusiasm.
I am hit. I am a star.
All right.
Is that tea out there? Then I am tea. I am hit. I am hot. Just sit back and I will fuck.
T-Rex stayed up all night long. He forgot about learning the lines to the new song. The next day when he arrived at the Dino Club, he wasn't feeling so good.
Where have you been? We've been looking for you everywhere. We go on in 5 minutes. I'm getting out my dinosaur book. I want to hold your clock. Let me hold you. I want to hold your clock all day long. Don't say it. I know. I blew it. I really blew it. You want us to sing with you? We go. You were practicing? New dance steps? Suddenly he tripped over his tail and landed face down with a loud boom. Boom. I am here to bump with you. I would say I am mad. You wrote a new song? Yep, it's called Doing the Dinosaur Dip. Want to hear it? You bet. Let's dip, 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 dip. Do the dinosaur dip.
And the results are in. And the Oscar goes to Samantha for Triple T Twice a Marathon. Come on down. And the Oscar goes to T-Rex, Alex.
Oh, yeah!
Actually,
stand up here, Samantha, Alex, stand up here. Bring your book. Look at your book. You guys are going to read in front of the classroom. Like stars. And they're cool, so you're going to do just fine.
Outstanding performance is Aria Kaylin. And for outstanding performance is Sammy Nicole. All right. And for outstanding performance as narrator, we have Mandy.
Alex, you're going to read in front of the class. Thank you, Courtney. And may you watch? Congratulations, Miss Mandy.
Dinosaur dip. Let's dip, 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 dip. Do the dinosaur dip.
Ready?
What did you like about reading this story?
About the story because I like to read in front of people and it's fun to learn more words and I like to read.
Do you like to act?
Yeah, I like to act
Why do you like to act?
because it's fun and you get to express yourself.
All right.
I like being an actress and doing things actresses do. If you're practicing and you're like being an actress but you've never been one,
Good.
I like the story because of Dinosaur Dip song.
All right, thank you.
So, as you can see, those kids have mini costumes for their characters, but you can be a star even without a costume. All it takes is a little imagination and an expressive voice. You're ready for the stage. So let's bring out the star in you. And remember, have fun, because being a star makes reading fun.